This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Get a 99cent.com or transfer with code MMA99. TireBuyer.com. Save $30 off your order of $400 plus with code MMA Nuts 30. Ben Silk. Get 15% off your order with code MMA Nuts. Woo! Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts episode 234. Just kidding. 234! My name is Walkout.
Matt Griffith, the MMA Show. By MMA fans, for MMA fans, we're locked line between serious and ridiculous.
You thought I was going to say 235, didn't you?
Nope. I knew you were fucking with me. You're trying to be tricky.
Damn it.
This bitch is my recital.
I can never pull the wool over your eyes, Matt Griffith.
No, I'm too tricky for you.
Get tricky.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Copyright infringement? 1. MMA Nuts? 0.
Yeah.
We're losing the battle against the patent trolls.
Yes, we are.
As we speak. What's happening?
You know,
it's all good in the hood?
things are happening. The things.
It's like Conor
Maybe
McGregor.
Things. I don't know. I've just been chilling. It's been a stressful week. I've been watching like some comedy on TV. We watched with the kids that Big Hero 6 today.
Oh, yeah.
You see
that
that movie?
was good now.
It's real good.
I was confused because I thought, was there a Big Hero 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? And apparently it's not. It's just there's 6 of them or something.
Yeah, it's a superhero thing. Apparently it was like a failed comic
Mm-hmm.
that like Disney bought the rights to, and they turned it into a fucking awesome movie. It was
Okay.
pretty damn good. I liked it.
I like what they're doing to Star Wars, you said?
Yes, which they're totally killing off the expanded universe. All the geeks out there are just like, I'm going to kill.
Did they kill off Spock in the process?
Maybe.
Was it fucking Disney?
That's a whole
You
different thing.
Fucking bastards.
Yeah. Oh, we should say that. Leonard Nimoy, rest in peace, sir. Yes. Yeah. He was.
We're a little 40
you know
out.
what that means is that the rest of the cast is not far behind, because I think like
Who's
Shatner's
left?
up there.
Just Shatner?
George Takei is up there, and
Oh,
this
yeah, he's still around.
upper 70s. A couple other guys, you know, girls. So we're getting old, dude. People are dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Marty McFly will drop.
Oh, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you son of a bitch. There he goes.
But I can't keep that up the whole show.
You should.
No.
The whole show. Just get the
Parkinson's.
shakes.
I don't want to make fun of people with
Son of a
Parkinson's. It's a nasty disease.
Bad.
But yeah, I don't know. That's all. What have you been up to? Anything?
About 6'1".
Nice.
Uh-oh. Is this a call from God? Show is over. Must leave.
No. Go ahead. Carry
Okay.
on. I'm listening. I got to text my wife.
No, it's all good. Ingo's got sick children. So he's got to conversate.
Just briefly.
That's
Sorry.
all
As
good.
I'm texting during the show, I know Matt's like, you cannot be texting during our
biggest pet
show.
peeve.
It's the biggest pet peeve.
But when it comes to children, it's all right. There's a legitimate excuse this time.
Yeah, my daughter has like projectile vomiting going on randomly. Apparently she's working on a cold of some sorts, but she gets, I think part of it is she gets so worked up that she just makes herself throw, like her anxiety about being like not well just makes her just like
There's a lot of shit going on. I gotta release, man. I gotta get the demons out.
everywhere. Yeah.
You got some news for us?
Yes.
What do you
Speaking
got?
of getting the demons out, I saw this on the internets earlier this week, and there was a heavyweight fight between Summer Tory and Amanda Maxfield. Women's heavyweight, 3 hard minutes of just brutal destruction.
So
Which
it was like a slap fight.
it'll be like,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'm not sure what purpose that serves, but I'm wondering at this point, I don't know enough about it, if there was like some sort of weird like redneck grudge match going on, like 2 women or something fighting over some dude.
Well, how does this fight get sanctioned if you were that obesely overweight? Your titties weigh about 50 pounds each.
There was a lot of rolls on both camps. So
And the skill level, I've seen more skill level in a tough man competition. I mean,
yes.
this was just, we don't even know how to throw a proper punch. I don't get it. Shouldn't be allowed.
Should not. But looking at this, I see a lot of YouTube videos of similar things out there. Apparently, this is a thing. So
You let the fatties fight for it?
yeah,
Huh.
no more. You don't have to do it on World Star Hip Hop. You can do it in MMA now. You know what that website, don't you?
Yeah.
I've had a few nights where I've gone deep. Like
Yeah,
you
gotta be
can't
careful.
stop. You just keep going
You
and you
get
go.
lost.
I've been here like 3 hours watching this nonsense. What is going on? I gotta stop.
You gotta
Click
get
the,
out.
Click the X. Like I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah.
Just this do you want to even call it? Like the destruction of, civilization of like the people on that website are just, they're from another planet.
Like, what's going on? What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the older I get, the less violent I am.
You told me that before, because you used to be pretty violent, right?
Oh,
you used to like
yeah.
gut people and like eat their children and
Fucking
shit.
shank them. They're not looking. But anyway.
Yes. What news do you have, sir? I am paying attention. I just text my wife back real quick. Seems like all is well. The show will go on.
Great.
So not to worry.
Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice.
What?
You like this matchup?
I love it.
I do too.
I don't know why.
I think it's fucking ridiculous. That's what's awesome about it. It was a fight that was supposed to happen many years ago. This is the fight that got Elite XC bankrupted because they were supposed to fight.
This was supposed to happen.
Ken Shamrock cuts himself backstage, can't come out the fight.
Literally.
Seth Petrozelli steps in on short notice, knocks Kimbo out with a jab. Elite XC goes belly up after that. The fight never happened. I think this is, I don't know, what was it, 2007? It was a long fucking time ago.
Yeah.
So we're talking, this is a fight 8 years in the making.
Yes.
We're ready to happen. Ken Shamrock's 51, I believe. I think Kimbo Slice is 41. Talk about, you got to strike when the iron's hot, Ingo. Ken needs a warm-up fight before his bare-knuckle fight.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
I was about to ask you that question. Is that fight happening pre or post?
So after this one.
Okay.
Well, hey, why the fuck not? I want to watch this fight. And you know what? They're probably both going to get paid pretty well, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine if Tito, I know Stephan Bonner got $100,000 for the fight. I want to say Tito got $200,000 when those two fought. That was a fight I didn't care to see. This is a fight I care to see. You could probably pay each of them $100,000.
That's pay-per-view, right?
No, I think this is on regular Bellator. And even if it was on pay-per-view, I'd fucking buy this fight.
Oh,
you know why? Because I want a fun fight.
Why not?
And we don't get fun fights
It's
anymore.
probably going to last all of 2 minutes.
That's fine.
Not
Anything
because
can happen.
They're going to be tired. Kimbo has no knees. Shamrock is old as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
And Shamrock, I don't know, is he 0-90 in his last X amount of fights?
Yes.
And I think Kimbo lost a whole bunch right before he got out of MMA. And they both haven't fought in many a year, so it'll be fun. We'll see what happens. How'd you like Rumble Johnson and John Jones having that stare down?
I loved it.
Pranking Dana White, doing the little John Jones versus DC reenactment.
It was the best. Dana was like, "What the fuck? Ah, you assholes!"
He probably shat on himself. We gotta check that guy's pants, man. Yeah. That's good. That was great to see.
He took him backstage. He was like, "Don't ever fucking do that again."
You guys just lost any performance in the night bonus.
Yes.
The fucking dickheads.
I'll have both of your nuts in a fucking jar.
But it's good to see, John.
On my desk. I'm gonna stare at your nuts. That's how it's fucking. I'm gonna put pickle your nuts.
Pickle your nuts?
Right on my desk. And when I want to make a fucking sandwich, I'm gonna eat those motherfuckers.
Okay. Very adamant about that.
Yes, I am.
It's very nice to see John Jones showing some personality and a little good banter. You don't have to always hate the guy you're gonna fight, you know.
No, but you think one thing I question though is does this help, hurt, or doesn't matter? The fight, the buy rate, the interest rate. Is it okay for two guys to just be okay with fighting each other?
Yes, because they're both destroyers of worlds. Look at their resumes coming up to this.
Yeah,
like Rumble is killing fools, and John Jones is still somewhat finishing people.
Killing fools.
Still watching. I still like watching his fights. So you don't have to hate as long as you're putting on a good matchup.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
We will see.
Pay-per-view will.
I wonder if this thing heats up as it gets closer.
Well, plus that's on that stat card. Hopefully all these fights still happen on 187 with like 4 of 5 good fights. Move along. California State Athletic Commission did blood and urine tests for all fighters on the UFC 184 card.
Yes, Jake Ellenbereger is going to get popped.
What do you think? How many people do you think will pop? Ooh.
No, I think it's like 3.
Well, T-Bow was on that card.
Oh, he lost. Yeah, that guy's juice to the kills. No, I'm just saying. I don't know.
He's pretty swole.
I think you're going to get 1 weed and probably 2 PED type stuff or banned substances.
I'm going to go with 4. 4 people are going to fail for something. You're going 3, I'll go 4. I'll go 1 over.
Okay. This is like the price is right.
Yeah. I'm going to step it up by $1.
$1.
Just
more.
by 1.
Yeah.
But that's interesting to see because
Did they know this ahead of time? Do you know?
I didn't know it. I don't think any of the fighters knew it. And I think both Ronda and Kat were tested out of competition for this fight, and they both passed those tests. But it'll be interesting
Kat's huge.
to see.
I didn't realize how big she was.
Yeah.
She's pretty built, man.
Yeah.
She's like crazy built. She's got like bodybuilder size six packs like going on.
Look delicious.
I'm running my tongue over those 6 packs.
And then also with the California State Athletic Commission, he was talking, I believe his name is Andy Foster, is the guy that runs it. And he was on the MMA Hour, and they were talking about weight cutting, and the head of the California State Athletic Commission thinks that's the biggest danger in MMA right now. And he was talking about weight classes, and even if the way they're set up right now, do they make sense? Because when the weight classes were first set up, it was really for, we didn't have enough fighters to get into a bunch of weight classes, so they made these bigger ones. So you look at when you go from the smaller weight classes, there's only a 10-pound increment as you go up, but then you hit like you go 155 and 170, 15 pounds, 170, 185, 15. 185 to 205, 20, and then 205 or 206 up to 265, huge.
Yeah.
So he's even, I think, looking at the possibility of maybe making more weight classes, which is something I don't think we've talked about in a while, but might make sense at this point.
But if there's nobody to fight you at that weight class,
you win.
No, but then you're going to want to cut weight or whatever to get down to a weight class that has the big paydays. So does that really change much?
I don't know.
I say they stretch it out. They take that 60-pound differential from light heavyweight to heavyweight, and they make that shorter, and they stretch the other weight classes out further.
Make them bigger?
Yeah, so like...
So you're not cutting as much?
170 to 185 actually becomes like... And I didn't do the... I'm drinking. I don't fucking know. Whatever. So like instead of 15 pounds, it's now 22 pounds. So that the gap is bigger. So you have more room in between.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it goes to open weight.
Or just cut it in half.
Just fucking open weight it.
Under 180, over 180.
I would love to go back to the day. Now you're going to get me to go to a tangent, but there's a couple of points in here. Why can't we have open weight anymore? Why not?
Because it's too much of a freak show.
But who doesn't want to see a goddamn freak show?
I don't know.
I want fun fights. That to me is fun.
I don't know. In the modern MMA area, would somebody get killed in a fight like that? I don't know.
Well, you look at some of the reffing, they might kill the fighters anyway. The PEDs are going to kill the people.
Everything's killing everything.
Yes, everybody's killing
Cancer.
everybody. Weight cutting is killing people.
You know what else is killing people?
Go ahead.
McDonald's.
It is. Their sales are not doing so well.
No.
Wonder why. People are trying to get a little more healthy and go. Oh, and then the other thing that we were talking about last week is having a walkout weight.
I love it.
I see that being talked about. That's good. The discussion's happening.
In California?
Just in general.
Why would it be illegal to do it? I mean, it's not like the fighters can't refuse. Just step on a scale. I just want to see how much you weigh right now.
I think if I'm the UFC, I might be a little hesitant to let my fighters get weighed because you don't want to publicize how much these guys are cutting. But I think it's a good idea to do and not penalize anybody, but just get a general understanding of what people are walking out weight.
Yeah. Gather some data.
Sure.
Like the NFL, how they always, I think the guys, they make them seem smaller than they are. I think the men are bigger. I think they're larger. If a guy that's 325 probably weighs 400 pounds. Like I think, I don't think, I've walked, you meet these people in person, you go, holy fuck. Like, dude, you're a walking mountain. Like, there's literally, like, how is this even possible?
Like the guy in a Game of Thrones?
Yes,
fucking mountain.
the mountain, yes, exactly.
World's strongest man type shit.
Absolutely.
Sketchy.
Yes, it is.
So we'll see what happens. But at least the discussion's happening, so I think we're going in the right direction. Get off the PEDs.
Interesting.
Go to weight cutting.
No PEDs, weight cutting. What's next?
New rules.
Uniforms.
Yeah. A blandness coming to MMA.
Well,
a fucking
it's bound to happen.
city near you. What's this new season of Tough you were telling me about?
I love it. ATT versus the Blackzillians. For like what, $500,000?
Yeah, $500,000?
Yes.
Cha-ching.
I love it.
That's a lot of money.
It is. And it's going to be interesting because I think it's the first season where the two teams don't have inter-team fighting and interracial fighting, inter-team fighting, whatever you want to call it, inter-female, male fighting. I don't know.
It's all that good.
It's good. I like the idea of it. I think they should do more.
Are you going to watch?
You know, I always start watching, and then if it sucks, I stop watching. You know, last season, the whole Felice Herrick thing, I couldn't take it. I just couldn't. I had to stop.
She's got to get paid, Ingo. She's got to get paid.
Good for her. She's making lots of money. It's fine with me. But and then, you know, the Australia versus, I think, was it Canada? That started good, and then I kind of, like, lost track of it. It was like, eh. There's just something about those earlier seasons that I remember, like, getting them on from Netflix and just kind of, like, because I was late to the game and going, like, this is good fucking TV. Like, this is good shit. You know, Chris Lieben pissing on people or whatever. Didn't he piss on somebody? Or somebody pissed on him?
Somebody pissed on somebody.
Somebody pissed on somebody.
It was like Koschek and Bobby Southworth being that fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, I don't know, dumping water on Chris Lieben while he's trying to sleep outside.
That's it. And then there was a guy getting knocked out. Like, they were knocking...
like, go ahead, punch me.
Punch me. I cannot
really?
be knocked
You want
out.
me to...
Really? It was like Tom... what the fuck is his name? Tom...
Lawler? I don't know.
Yeah, Lawler.
Was it?
Yeah, hit like... somebody like 20 pounds lighter than him. He's like, I cannot be knocked out. Come on, man, do it. And he actually did knock him out.
He was
I mean, you got a taste of like the rawness. I think that's what right now seems like it's too produced. Maybe it needs to be.
It's way overproduced. Or even look at that season where they had the comeback. We had like Matt Serra and all the.
Shoney was on there, right?
All the former fighters.
Absolutely.
Like that was interesting.
Or the season where Tito was teaching, which I was like surprisingly like, whoa, he's a good coach. Like, what the fuck, you know? They need that, and maybe this will provide that. You know,
we'll see.
Some rawness, you know, some drama. I don't know. I think they should allow like, they should like totally change it up. Let them like go home and shit. I don't know.
What if they do a Pride Rules version? I think that's the next level. Okay. You're getting close with the team versus team, but go Pride Rules.
Well, I talked to a lot of guys about Pride Rules in the last couple months because we talk about it a lot. And there seems to be a general consensus, like in the gym, that people think that people would die if you allow Pride Rules these days.
Did anybody? I always ask the question: did anybody die in Pride?
No, but I mean, it just you know.
They were juiced to the gills too.
I know, but it just.
You have a clean sport now. Can you get Pride Rules?
Yes, we do.
Can we get Pride Rules?
Just like that. If somebody snaps a finger, it's done.
It's done. You clean. You test positive, you're out for 4 years.
Yes, it's all good. That's going to deter everybody.
It totally will. They totally won't get better steroids, okay?
No, not at all. No designer drugs.
Exactly.
But I don't know, dude. Pride Rules are scary. I feel like modern MMA, somebody may die from a soccer kick to the head.
ONE FC was letting them fucking soccer kick.
I know.
Love it. They had a bunch of finishes. Didn't Brandon Vera soccer kick someone out that one fight too?
Yeah.
See? I'm saying, bring the Pride Rules back. They own the goddamn brand, for fuck's sake.
Pride?
Yes.
They do.
Pride Rules. Dana White. Pride Rules. Lorenzo. Pride Rules.
Get me a t-shirt still. I should have bought one a while ago. I keep wanting to buy a Pride t-shirt.
Don't steal the one from the wall.
No, I won't. It's cool though.
Hey, Cris Cyborg won over the weekend.
I knew this was coming.
46 or 47 seconds.
Yes.
Neither here nor there. Another squash match for the lady.
Yes.
Beautiful woman in MMA. Fuck everybody, all right?
She's single now, too.
Fuck everybody. She's a destroyer of worlds. Unfortunately, she's another one that doesn't have a lot of dancing partners. You have two women that are just so far ahead of the sport, and they won't fight each other because everyone won't make the fight. So, let's bring it up before we get into this 84 recap. Do you have any more news?
I got nothing.
You snooze, you lose. All right. Let's see if the slide changes. I had to change the slide. We were a little too white last time.
Oh, I like it.
Toe or what?
Well, yes.
It's a little bit.
I like all of it.
UFC 184 recap.
Now, Kat Zingano seems like a chick that you can hang out with. Rousey, you're kind of like, are you going to stop talking? When are you going to stop talking?
I'll just say, these weigh-in pictures, I'm going to post a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
They were delicious.
They were pretty raunchy. I'm amazed at how large both of these females are. Like, literally, they're built like, holy shit.
Like, they got fuck some shit up.
Yes. I mean, six-pack, like, bodybuilding style. Even Rousey in that dress, when she was like, I think it was...
That was so ridiculous.
I was like, dude, you could see her fucking abs poking through that. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
They're in dresses and high heels, and let's have a face-off, because we're in a fight.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
Is this what you want to start with, or you have?
Well,
something?
I'm gonna lay out some shit. What do you think the buy rate's gonna be for this one? Because we didn't really talk about
buy
that
rate
before.
$225.
Wow, that's pretty low.
It is.
I was gonna say 300 because it seemed like after the fight happened, this was trending on. I think someone posted the Google trend. Ronda Rousey was like the #2 most searched thing out.
Sure.
Next to Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, right. Unfortunate, but that's fine. But I feel like it's out there already. It's 14 fucking seconds. Like you're gonna be. I mean, people aren't gonna buy it after the fact. I don't think people were buying it before the fact. I think the only reason it got so much hype is because it ended so quickly. So, I don't think people bought this card. I think most people stayed home on this one. There was no other compelling reason.
No, when they lost the other two fights, the interest level went.
Yep.
And they had a lot of finishes and some controversies. Again, we had, what was the fight? Salazar versus Yamamoto. Each guy exchanges an eye poke. Then Yamamoto double pokes him. And Salazar, he hits both eyes as he's coming in. So he catches them. And then, Big John's over there, brings the doctor in. Doctor's like, oh, man, his eyes are pretty fucked up, Big John asks him, so, can you see? Guy answers, no. Well, can you fight? Like, well, you just asked him if he could see. That he says no. That should tell you he can't fight.
Yes.
I think Big John's slipping a little. He's just getting. Seems like if someone gets kicked in the balls, he's just like,
quit being a pussy.
All right, you got kicked in the balls. Big deal. Let's fucking fight.
Yeah.
Don't got all day. Are you done? You have 5 minutes. Are you ready?
Like 25 years.
Yeah. I think he might need to do less fights. I mean, he was the top of the game, but
yeah,
it's just seeming a little surly of late. That's all I'm saying. What else? Oh, the other fight, Roan Carneiro.
Here we go.
Chokes out Mark Munoz.
For like
right in front of the
2
ref.
minutes.
The guy's eyes are rolling, and Mark's eyes are rolling in his back of the head. And
Did you do like the whole wrestling thing?
Yeah. I gotta give him 3 because the third one I know it's gonna. He's still awake. He's still awake. Fight on, he says.
That was always my favorite thing about wrestling. It's like I don't get it. So the first one is limp. Second one he's limp. Third one I'm back.
He's back, man. Took his vitamins.
Yeah.
He's playing possum.
That's right. I don't know.
That's very dangerous. When you talk about someone dying in the octagon, the ref is the one who's supposed to save you. In this case, he's not.
Well, 5 or 6 seconds, no big deal, but it can happen longer, and it seems silly. You see a guy's eyes roll in the back of his head,
and he had perfect position to see that.
That is not ever normal. I can't make my eyes roll in the back of my head if I tried right now. I'm trying, can't really do it. If I get knocked unconscious or choked out, then it happens involuntarily, and that means that I am no longer like in the living, and it's time to save me.
If I shit my pants, I got knocked out or something.
Yes, exactly.
It wasn't me making a mistake.
No. So these refs, they have a tough thing. They walk that line, between letting guys go and, maybe he was
check Congo Pat Barry. Knocked out, not knocked out. Oh, he's coming back. He gets knocked out. And then how about Jake Ellenbereger choking out Josh Koschek?
Yeah.
And he was foaming at the mouth, and these guys on the internet posting pictures of looks like a porn picture to put the Brazers logo or whatever. Make it look like a fucking porn. I didn't say he had jizz coming out of his mouth. The internet said that.
It's unfortunate because Josh Koschek, I know that he had a run in the UFC, but it seems like that ship has finally sailed. I mean, he looked very much different. I mean, he didn't look as built. He looked very lean, in my opinion. He didn't. I think he caught a hook in the eye. That eye that GSP fucked up. I think ever since he had his eye fucked up, he's never been the same. Like he just kind of, I mean, he had like his orbital bone shattered, right? From what I remember by GSP, something like that. So like I feel like he took that shot and it just, I don't think he was the same after that. And you know, sometimes the eye is thing is scary. You can't see.
Yeah, you just shouldn't fuck around. You can't see, you stop the fight.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
So it's unfortunate, but maybe time to hang it up. I think he's close to 40.
Yeah, I think he has one or two more fights left on the contract. I think he said he wanted to fight it out and then decide what he was going to do with his career at that point.
Yeah, maybe you can just teach or, you know, do something else.
He's like one of the last guys from, the first season of The Ultimate Fighter?
Yes.
Him and Diego Sanchez.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Diego's on that. That was a pretty crazy one.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch that maybe.
Well, I think that was the one, maybe one of the only times where they actually put the people on the show based on their skills, not based on their personality. And then I think once you got Spike involved with the selection process, that's when things got fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this person has a good personality. Yeah, but they don't fucking fight for shit.
Correct.
And then let's talk about the main event, Rousey versus Zingano.
Yeah, what was your take on this?
It may have been the worst game plan ever that I've ever seen, or the best, but Ronda was ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that this fight would have been a long, drawn-out match. I thought Kat could have won it.
Yes.
I thought she needed to use the distance and push kick. Like, if you wanted to pull that strategy, wait till the second round maybe when you're a little sweaty. Because it just went, you know, she comes out, throws a flying knee, Ronda dodges it, and there's like a, I don't know who took who down.
Scramble.
It was a
well,
scramble.
I think Kat took her down, but Ronda like countered right away.
Yeah, it was like roll. Then next thing you know, Ronda's on her back and then slips into some crazy armbar. And in the post-fight press conference, she said she's never done that armbar before, but she was in a position, she saw it, she's like, I think I can get this, and went for it. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it was bad too. It was pretty tight, pretty quick. I mean, Kat made a huge mistake. She left her arm dangling out there. If she would have pulled her arm back in, it would have been fine. But I mean, it's easy for me to say that, I guess, in the moment. But
yeah, we're in this weird spot with Rousey, and I was thinking about this. Like, I don't want to watch Ronda Rousey if she's this dominant. I almost equate it to the movie Gladiator and go,
are you not entertained?
Where he goes out and he's just destroying people, and he says that. He finishes all in 10 seconds. Are you not entertained? And then they have this scene where he talks to Proximo, and I'll lay it out. Proximo says, I wasn't the best because I killed quickly. I was the best because the crowd loved me. Win the crowd, win your freedom. Maximus, I will win the crowd. I will give them something they've never seen before. Like, that's what I want to see. Yeah, I think that's what makes me appreciate, like, a John Jones. Like, I'd rather watch John Jones fight than Ronda Rousey fight.
Whoa.
Well, and I'll ask you that question, because with John, I know I'm going to get some parity in a fight. He's still going to fucking win, but he's going to lose maybe a round.
Yeah, sure.
Or two. But then he's going to figure it out, and then he's going to fucking beat you in devastating fashion.
I mean, to watch, it's more interesting, of course. You think about his fights, and you go, wow, they've always been exciting. But here's the thing that I look at Rousey about, and I'm not even a big fan of hers. It's literally, you give this woman, okay, she has proven time and time again. You can hate her, whatever. People out there are like, oh, whatever, she's too good. Her competition is too low. You make one mistake in there against her, she's finishing your ass. You fuck up one time, you make one wrong move, step to the left when you should have went right, ducked when you should have stood up straight, you're done. She finishes your ass. That's it. It's literally that impressive, and you know, I'm amazed. I don't know who's gonna run. I don't even think after this kind of shit that Cyborg has a chance against her. I really don't. I mean, she is that good.
I think that's blasphemy, but that fight's never gonna happen. So
it will, man. It will happen.
It's not gonna happen.
At 165
well,
pounds.
Did you see what Cyborg just posted a picture of her stepping on the scale Sunday morning?
What she weigh?
175.
Oh my God.
She was probably fully clothed. She at least had jeans on.
And she was holding a midget.
Yeah. Like, see, I prove I can make the weight.
Yeah. 175. That is a big woman, dude.
Yeah.
Can you handle that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that to town,
Okay.
son.
All right. Very good.
And she'll take me to town.
Yes.
It'll be all good.
Yeah.
But, after the fight, they had a post-fight press conference, and they're asking, really, like, why don't you make a Cyborg fight? When are you going to make a Cyborg fight? And then the easiest response to throw water on it is, oh, she can't make 135. We don't know if she can't make 135. And they asked Rousey specifically if she wanted to fight Cyborg, and she wouldn't answer the question, kind of danced around it. And then Dana had to step in and say, yeah, publicly she won't say that when she wants to fight Cyborg, but she tells me she wants to fight Cyborg. Yeah, she wants to fight her, but she's got to make 135, and then we'll talk about it, Like, well, why does Cyborg have to go to 135? Why can't Rousey go up to 145?
Because Rousey's the champ.
There's no fucking competition. And it goes back to that question we have about if you're the champion, do you want to prove that you're the best fighter in the world regardless?
Or you just want to make sure?
Or do you want to just own a belt and make money? I mean, that's the question. Do you want to test yourself, or
I
do
don't
you
know.
just want to be
It's
paid?
hard to say because when you're getting paid, you're kind of going,
I mean, I get it. I understand it from
I'm getting paid right now.
a financial standpoint, but from a pride standpoint, I'd want to prove that I'm the best, or at least test myself. And if I'm not the best, fuck it.
That's why I say
well.
that fight will happen. That day will come.
Don't see
I think she's ultra competitive, and I want to say that a part of me feels like Dana White is a like absentee manager of hers, like he's directing her in a way.
Well, someone asked this question because there was something weird. ESPN put some kind of article out where Zuffa was involved with the contract negotiation for Cyborg. And Ariel asked Dana the question too of like, hey, the rumor is that Cyborg's next fight's going to be at 135 in July, and then after that, she's going to come to the UFC and fight at 135. He's like, where'd you hear that one from? And I guess it was an interview that ESPN had done with Lorenzo, and he's like, well, you're going to have to talk to Lorenzo. Next question. So it seems like there might be a little bit of truth behind that, but just weird. Like if I'm the UFC, I start a 145 division, I bring Cyborg in.
Of course.
And let her fucking run rampant.
Sure.
Because what's to stop Cyborg from going to Bellator?
Nothing.
They want to build out women's MMA.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good relationship, or she should have a good relationship with Coker from being in Strikeforce. I'd do that.
I know you would.
I would totally do that.
Secret. Bazinga.
Exactly.
It's no secret.
And then Rousey's also said she's going to take off some time now to film a movie.
Which one?
She wouldn't disclose that.
I haven't seen any of her movies.
She said that she's going Hollywood now.
Good.
Hey, well, maybe should fight Cyborg so Cyborg can retire her, and then she can go down the Gina Carano path.
She getting that Anderson Silva money?
I don't know. The Anderson Silva that's going to say, I took these steroids to repair my broken leg. That's the rumor.
I saw that. Yeah.
Whatever.
Cheater!
Yeah, they're all cheating.
Echo in here
Some get caught and some don't. I know. Could be a beer glass.
That was weird.
Nice rumor there. So, what do you do for Rousey then? Like, who's next for her?
She should fight a dude.
She should fight two dudes.
Yeah. Oh, even better.
225ers? Some action.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd watch.
Mighty Mouse and Uncle Creepy.
Whatever.
Versus Ronda Rousey.
Okay.
2-on-1.
Yeah.
They're running a train.
Tag team. Yes. Tag team's back again.
Yeah, those guys are too fast. I don't think she can catch them.
Probably not. They'd speed her to death.
Yeah.
Or immediate rematch, Kimbo. Zingano was robbed. She was absolutely robbed.
You could do it again. She
you
said,
could.
I mean, why not? It wasn't really. When shit like this happens, it's kind of like, okay, that was like one. I mean, but if she does it again, then you go, well.
Yeah. She's legit. And the other fight that happened, you remember Holly Holm fought, but she didn't look as impressive in her split decision win. So all talk of her getting a title shot against Ronda has been squashed. Absolutely squashed. So
she could have had the UFC jitters, though.
Maybe.
First fight.
Maybe.
Never know.
It's weird. It's just weird. She's just so dominant. You can't. There's the only other fight out there that I would watch would be against Cyborg. Her against anybody else. I'd watch the Cat Zingano rematch, but I don't want to see her fight anybody else. I just don't see any competition, and that's, I don't know if that's a knock on her for being too good, but I want entertainment. I want entertainment. And I'm not getting, I don't want a 12-second finish. I want a fucking 5-round war. 5-round war, or even 4 rounds. Finish them in the 4th. I don't care.
Did you not like the Tyson era when he was just
No, I didn't.
Fools?
It's irritating. I wanna. I don't get the enjoyment out of it at that point. Like, I pay the money. I want to be entertained. I want a little back and forth. I don't mind if you're dominant. Like, which fight was it? I'm gonna make you cry. GSP versus BJ Penn 2.
But that at least went 4 rounds, though.
Right. You got beat down for 4 rounds.
Doesn't end that fast.
No. You know.
Don't make me cry. We watched that in my house. Even less.
Sorry.
Like, what is happening?
I was trying to think of like a dominant performance, but I still entertained it. Or
Rashad
enjoyed
versus
it.
Chuck Liddell.
Which one?
Rashad versus Chuck Liddell.
No. I want more than a round. I don't want to see a Cat Zingano who, if you took her in a
you
fantasy,
want like a Cain Velasquez,
you take her in a fantasy.
Junior Dos Santos.
No, because there was so much brain damage that happened in there. I don't want brain
for 4 rounds. Matt wants to see someone get like beat to death.
No, I just maybe play with your food a little bit before you eat it.
Okay, interesting.
Show off your skills. I didn't get to see anything. It was just Cat Zingano won me 0 points in fantasy and go.
Well, after 14
that tells
seconds.
you something.
Which is so crazy because you go, fuck, man. Like, this chick trained for how long? For 14 fucking seconds of action. You know, she basically jumped right into the bee's nest and was like, it's over.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Can we get a do-over?
Fuck.
I wasn't ready.
What happened?
Do-over.
What the hell happened?
You should be able to get a do-over.
Yeah.
So, that's all I got for 184, unless you got anything else.
Nothing else.
All right. Still like that picture. We'll get into some Ask the Nuts. Ryan Smith asks, are you excited for Melendez versus Alvarez in June?
I like it. I think that should be a scrap.
Yeah, it'll be scrappy.
Yeah. That's all I got to say about
That's
that.
what I got to say, too. Miliano C. Reyes. Who should Rousey face next? Correa, Holm, or Faber?
Uriah Faber.
Faber. Cody Xavier Shy. Do you see a Brock Lesnar returning? By the way, he was at UFC 184.
We forgot to mention that.
Yes.
I do, and this is all in the name of creating a little bit of like mystery hype. Dana can't come out and say that he's negotiating because he's under WWE contract.
Why can't you negotiate with the guy if he's under contract?
Because he's under contract.
So what?
I don't think you can negotiate.
Why? I want to negotiate when he's under contract.
We
got to have business. We got to talk business.
But it's interesting because Brock has never shown up to anything, and all of a sudden he's coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, once he left, he left.
Right.
That was it.
So, and he shows up in a suit.
And like the same week, there's a rumor, there's an impasse with him and the WWE contract or something.
Or is this some kind of weird like wrestling storyline that we're
probably? But the other point that's been brought up is why couldn't he do both? Why couldn't he do WWE and the UFC? Why can't he come over for one fight against Frank Mir? Frank Mir, Brock Lesnar 3. And they go back to
I don't have
WWE.
a problem with it, but I think the UFC does because there blurs the line between fantasy and reality.
Like they give a shit. They signed CM Punk, who has 0 fights.
Good point.
If they want to make the big bang, just fucking sign him for a fight.
Yeah.
I'm in for that. That fucker will do over $1 million guaranteed.
Easily.
Guaranteed. I don't know what you're going to pay him, but why not?
$6 million.
Why not? Just have especially where he's at that point where if he's going to renegotiate his WWE contract, he's going to talk to the UFC, just fucking get everybody on board and say, listen, he's going to fight a couple times in the UFC a year, he's going to do all your WWE bullshit. Maybe he takes a couple months off to train for a fight and comes back, does whatever. Takes a couple months off, has a fight, and does whatever. As long as he's not fighting for the title, it doesn't matter.
True. Good point.
And even if he does, you can let the fucking title holder sit out for 2 years and not strip his title. Cain Velasquez. 1.5 years. Fuck off. 1 year, title stripped. I'm running shit here. And then it's going to be a pride fight when you get back.
Pride fight.
Or it's a 3-on-1 and you're the one.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucker.
You're funny. This is your penalty for
So-
getting hurt.
We're going to
Pride
test your
fight.
weak knee out, all right?
Pride
You
fight.
son of a bitch. Kicks to the knees are only strikes we're allowing.
Oh, Jesus.
Edmar Koch asks, will we see Lesnar versus Mir 3? I believe so. I'm still buying that. Rodrigo Machado, he says, for Ingo, when will we see the return of the Walrus?
The Eggman? The Walrus? Who's
Remember you dressed up as the Walrus once?
Oh, no. Did I?
You were like Snoop Walrus or something?
Oh, yeah. I think we have to have another drunken show.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
Those are sloppy.
It's okay. The fans like it. You know, we could just totally not talk about MMA. We just have a drunken show and just like
That's how I do it.
blow it out. Yeah. Didn't I can tape the 40s to my hands again?
Yeah, it's like, you're like, here, just duct tape these to my hands. Okay. That sounds like a
I
great
think my
idea.
liver is built up now because I've been drinking these IPAs and shit. Like the 40s aren't gonna phase me. I'll just be normal.
Yeah.
It'll be like I
Great.
just have to piss really bad.
Yeah. I can't, I'm not holding it. I'm not
I
fucking
forgot
holding
the
it for you.
Walrus. I forgot about that.
Matt Hines, do you guys notice everyone was on the cocaine? Notice that?
No.
And neither. Brad Smith, which UFC fighter / personality would be the most fun in bed? And he says, Matt, no Cyborg. You fucking bastard.
UFC fighter / personality would be the most fun in bed. I'm gonna have to go with Bruce Buffer. Cause that motherfucker's crazy. He's crazy. I'm not saying like gay shit. I'm saying
No, you are saying
that
gay
dude
shit.
is
You're
crazy.
saying that guy is open.
I'm saying like he's probably.
It's
I'm
time!
saying
Oh,
there's.
you know he's laying that shit out.
He's just crazy.
All right, ladies, you get
That
ready
dude is
for me.
crazy. He's like the guy's off the hook. He's like, I got this blow. You're gonna snort this right off my dick. He's like, here we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking Bruce Buffer's off.
Okay, you can go that route. I'll go the lady route, and if I can't take Cyborg, I'd like some of that Cat Zingano.
Oh, sure. I'm with you.
Probably crazy.
Bruce Buffer and Cat Zingano
Done.
together.
Done.
Again.
And then Aurelius Goldie Massoy is going to close it out here.
Right?
This is Matt Ningo. For the UFC's women's 135 division, fuck, marry, kill out in the public. Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. Liz Carmouche, the Gorilla. Or, I can't pronounce her name right, and I'm going to say it the way I want to pronounce it, Beth Correa, the Pitbull. He says, please, can I get a shirt? Yes, you can get a shirt. Large or extra large, just DM us on Facebook. Done.
Fuck,
And
marry,
address.
kill.
Yeah, so here are the beautiful women. You have Shayna Baszler,
Mm-hmm.
Liz Carmouche,
Kill Carmouche.
Beth.
Oh, this is a tough one. I'm not sure what to do there.
I'm going to take a fucking cyanide pill and kill myself. I'm out.
That is a tough one.
Michael Bisping's going to come out and say, Noah!
I'm gonna fuck,
He's
marry,
out.
and kill myself.
Yes. Yeah, in that order.
Now, if I had to pick, can I see Beth Carrera again? Let me see.
Can't pronounce it.
I might have to marry her. What? Why does she look so weird? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
No,
for our favor.
I'm killing Liz Carmouche. I guess I would marry Shayna Baszler. She seems all right. She seems the most normal out of the three. I'd marry her. She probably.
And you killed Carmouche, and then
Yeah.
you're fucking
Yeah.
Beth.
I guess.
Okay, I'm dead. So
Or you could fuck Carmouche because like she probably wouldn't like it, and then it would be over really quick. You know,
I just want no part of any of that.
it's dangerous.
It's Cyborg or broke.
Yeah.
Or Katzinga.
That too.
But I don't want Misha Tate. I'm out.
What about a first name as Cat? That's weird.
I like it.
Strange.
Probably short for Catherine.
Probably. There was none of that.
Probably short for Catherine. I'm just saying.
This is how stupid I am. I was like, wow, who made their name their kid Cat?
It's like,
I'm
what if her
oh,
name's Dog?
What if it's Catherine? Ah,
I don't know.
you're so
Just
smart.
guessing.
You're so smart, man.
I do have a brain. My brain works
Jeez.
better the last 25 days for some reason.
Sometimes I don't see shit right in
idea
front of me.
why. No idea why. Any knowledge?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Listen, I gotta say, if
Go.
you have HBO, you need to check out the Cat Williams fucking comedy special.
Another cat.
Price-
Is his name Catherine?
Priceless. No, it starts with a K.
Oh,
It's
Kit
called
Kat.
Priceless.
Kit Kat.
It is crazy. I literally haven't laughed. I mean, I was on the floor listening to this shit. I'm going, what the fuck? This guy is so crazy. He talks about everything: racism, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever. He's like self-deprecating because I mean, I think he had a nervous breakdown a couple years ago, like on stage or something crazy.
He coked out of his mind.
Yes, and he sweats profusely during the whole thing, which is weird, but he's funny. And I've never seen his stand-up before, but something about stand-up, it is like there's something special about it. Think about it, like somebody standing on stage for an hour or so, just going, just balls to the wall,
going, just fucking cranking it out,
hitting you,
hammering,
just keep hitting you, one thing after another after another. And you got to respect that.
Sure,
it's impressive.
Sure.
Yes.
Zoning out now.
He's like,
I'm thinking about food.
He's hungry. Food and titties. In which order?
Whichever.
Yes. Ooh, there's a place in Chicago where you can have
food
on titties. Yes, you can, but it's sushi. I'm not sure if you can. If
peanut butter and chocolate.
Celiac disease will handle that shit.
Yeah, but it's plain.
Huh? Plain sushi?
Sure.
It's got a lot of soy and wasabi. It's all good.
Well, the soy is no good.
Soy's no good. You like the sashimi? Sashimi means like.
No, I mean the soy from a gluten standpoint.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't have any soy. Probably good. I think soy is bad for the,
I don't know.
For the men.
Maybe. I think there's gluten in soy sauce.
Probably.
You have to have gluten-free soy sauce.
Okay.
It's all high tech. That's it. Shut it down.
Shut it down. That's been this week's edition of the MMA Nuts Hour. Has it been an hour?
No, we're usually like 40.
40.
40's good. In, out, done.
Remember we used to go like an hour 20?
That's when we used to do like 5 fights a show.
Like, yeah, those are rough times.
Long
I'm like
fucking show.
editing that fucker going.
Or recording it twice because something got fucked up.
Yes.
You know.
Let's do it again.
It's neither here nor there.
Right now it seems like everything's functioning.
Thanks.
See you guys next week.
Thanks it. Yeah, go ahead.
Be well.
Thanks for playing.